Hey guys, Jarek here, and Komodo's back for some more Halo 4. This time just doing some Team Slayer on Adrift. Going to be using the Storm Rifle with the Thruster Pack, Pulse Grenades, and Resupply. Very different loadout than usual. And, usually I have this thing when it comes to most games where I kind of use the same loadout for everything. I've noticed I kind of do the same thing when it comes to Call of Duty as well, where I always use the same perks and just swap guns up. And maybe I'll have one perk I swap out for another one, but I don't really change stuff a whole lot. So I decided to go a little bit different with this and use stuff that I never really used, some stuff that I thought was worthless, and definitely not really worthless. The thruster pack at first I thought was pretty pointless. It only sends you about a good 5 feet, so, you know, how much can that really help you? But it does actually help you. That 5 feet is enough to put some distance between you and that sniper shot that would have landed on your face, or you and that melee that would have hit you, so it is pretty useful. And the pulse grenades, once you kind of know how to use them, they're actually pretty useful too. You're not supposed to use them as a killing weapon. I think I've gotten maybe a total of like 5 kills throughout my entire time playing Halo 4 that have actually killed someone with the pulse grenades. But they're very useful for getting rid of shields, so if you're using something like a storm rifle, they help a lot. So hey, questions. Let's go ahead and move on to the questions. Tried to get through that real quick. I've gotten a lot of Halo questions, so I figured I might as well go ahead and answer most of them in this video. Most of them are pretty simple questions like what's your favorite Halo game? Let's go ahead and start with that one. For me, that's a really, really easy answer. It's Halo 1. Like, there's not even more thought to that. It's just Halo 1 is my favorite Halo game, mainly because the multiplayer is my favorite. And every other Halo game after Halo 1 feels vastly different.
I, for one, actually really enjoyed Halo Wars because RTS on consoles is the best thing ever, and anyone who thinks otherwise or plays RTS on PC is completely stupid.
You can't say that with a straight face.
I'm sorry.
He's sitting there trying not to laugh the whole time he's saying that.
Okay,
I don't hate Halo Wars. I really don't. I think the whole goal of that game was to simply make an easy to get into RTS on console, and I think they succeeded at that, but with a goal like that, there's only so much you can do. So it just kind of ended up being a fairly noobish, bland RTS, really.
Main point there, I'd have to say mine is probably ODST. I know I'm probably going to get some hate for that.
ODST is one of those games where people either love it or they hate it. It's real weird.
Yeah. But aside from that, I wanted to say the only reason that I even played Halo Wars, and you're probably going to like either sigh or give me shit for this, but it was for the story. And I'll be honest, I don't remember it. And on top of that, they once again fucked up elites. I don't know how they keep messing them up.
They have made elites so fucking ugly in some games. Halo 1, 2, and 3, alright, they're elites. They kind of looked a little bit different after Halo 1, but they were still elites, and that was pretty obvious.
It was acceptable.
Yeah, they were elites. I couldn't complain. After that, they keep changing, and I think the worst one is definitely Halo 4, because what the fuck did you do? They look like retarded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which, by the way, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look even more like retarded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, weren't they like rebooting it or something? The new game it was released?
I don't know, there was that game that I saw on Steam, and good Christ, I know they were trying to do something where, like, each turtle looked different, so it, like, brought out their personality. But good God, even you pointed this out, they looked like watermelons.
They kind of did. But yeah, as far as elites go, everything after about ODST, elites started looking real ugly, and elites kind of weren't... Were they? No, they were in ODST mostly.
Kind of.
I mean, kind of. It's hard to really even remember that much.
Oh, hi, honestly. Grenade. That came out of nowhere.
They usually do. And that sniper came out of nowhere. Yeah, that was the sniper itself. He just flew across the map.
Homing sniper rifle.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier. No, I probably won't give you shit for playing a Halo game for the story, especially if it's an RTS. RTSs usually do try to add some bit of story. A lot of them kind of fail, but some of them do a pretty good job at it.
Yeah, but I could get into a whole fucking rant about that. Let's move on to the next question.
Least favorite Halo game?
Reach.
Reach? The hard thing, if you're talking about multiplayer... No, I can't even say that, honestly. The thing with Reach is that I didn't hate it and I didn't like it. It was consistently mediocre throughout the entire game. I didn't really like the multiplayer, I'll say that much, but honestly, I disliked Halo 2's multiplayer more than Halo Reach, which surprises a lot of people, but after playing Halo 1, Halo 2 is such a change, and I did not like it.
My thoughts on Reach, at first I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then I was like, everybody's kind of dying in this, like, I want to die heroically death, except for Kat, who got shot in the head in the middle of a sentence. That's just fucked.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Wait, I don't understand. How is it that they've all got these helmets, and they've all got these friggin' kinetic barrier shield things or whatever, and just because she's in the middle of a sentence, she's completely... No, that's what it is. It was a cutscene. Everybody dies in cutscenes. Any other time, they're fine.
Maybe you're just vulnerable when you're speaking with the armor. It takes so much power to speak. No, but I didn't hate Halo Reach. The one thing I can say about Halo Reach is that the single player is probably the most consistent out of any Halo game. Every other Halo game, I don't know what the hell it is with Halo, but there will always be one... Oh, fuck you with the bullet shot. You get teabagged for that. I hate bullet shot so much. But every other Halo game, it's so hit and miss. Like, I can say probably the worst offender here is Halo 1. It has some of the best levels out of any Halo game, like the Silent Cartographer, and then it has some of the worst, like the Library, which is still, in my opinion, the worst Halo level ever. I never want to play that level. I hate that level.
I don't remember that one. Refresh my memory.
The Library, that level where you're just fighting Flood, and it's like 5 levels of the same fucking thing.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was terrible. It really was. The only reason most people remember it is because it was bad.
The only thing I remember about the Flood is, well, sometimes they had guns and they really hurt.
Sometimes they had rocket launchers. They didn't care how close you were. They were going to shoot you. But yeah, you can say the same thing about Halo 2 as well. Like, some of the levels in Halo 2, like the Earth levels, were really fun. Like, that's really what I remember about Halo 2 more than anything, is that second level.
I honestly don't remember anything about Halo 2 except being disappointed for some reason.
I don't really think it was... Oh, dear God, the entire enemy team did not like me.
I wonder why.
The thing with Halo 2 is that it wasn't really a bad game. It was just kind of unfinished, and E3 gave it a lot of hype, to say the least. Like, the footage they showed at E3 looked amazing, and then the game came out, and that level wasn't even in the game. So, it just didn't live up to the hype it was creating, especially after Halo 1.
Did you drop your own shield with your grenade?
No, I'm pretty sure someone shot me with a freaking bolt shot. Let me just melee the air around your feet.
Okay, that worked.
It was effective. I killed the air around his feet. He can't breathe.
Wait, Spartans breathe with their feet now?
Yes, they have lungs in their feet. Didn't you know this?
Oh, okay.
That's why they die the moment they touch water. What was I even talking about? That's a complete sidetrack.
Halo 2.
Yeah, and the multiplayer for Halo 2 I did not like. Like I said, it was so different from Halo 1. Honestly, my first thought when Halo 2 came out was, it doesn't have the Halo 1 pistol. What is this shit? You can't just get rid of that pistol. But the multiplayer in general was just not balanced. Like, the power weapons, there was such a huge... It played such a huge role in the game for power weapons, which is, you know, it's a given. It's Halo. There's power weapons, picking up power weapons on map control. That's the whole way Halo works. But it played too much of a factor in Halo 2. Your spawning weapon was an SMG. You're fucking useless until you pick up something else. It was just very poor weapon balancing, and the map, I did not like the maps either.
Oh.
Could not get away in time.
That sucked. That guy seemingly came out of nowhere, too.
Did it make you speak like that?
Yes, he came out of nowhere so hard that I spoke in tongues.
I thought only religion did that.
No, those...
Is retardation a tongue? I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that.
Anyway.
But yeah, I personally myself and a lot of Halo players hate me for this. Hey, it's the bullshit guy again. Yeah, fuck you. I gotta teabag him. I just make myself feel better. Okay, I feel better. There was too much emphasis on map control in Halo 2, and I get that that's the whole point of Halo, but I have never liked it. I really haven't. And even though I don't really like map control, I can't say anything negative. Oh, fuck you with the bullet shot. But I can't say anything negative about Halo 3's multiplayer because they balanced that in much better, and Halo 3's multiplayer was very fun. Even if I'm not a fan of map control, you know, I'm not going to complain about Halo 3. I will about Halo 2, though. And I definitely won't complain about the loadout system. I know a lot of people... Oh, and I noticed that guy had the bullet shot. I did not care about anybody else. I was going specifically for this guy because I wanted to kill him. And I will kill him. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't complain about the loadout system, because with the loadout system and the way Halo changed, map control doesn't matter anymore. I mean, sure, it does to a certain extent, but nowhere near as much as it did before. Like, the way to win now, you have to be straight up good with the guns you're using. You can't just pick up the power weapon and then be the best person in the game anymore. And that was my biggest complaint about Halo. Halo 3 kind of didn't matter because the power weapons are balanced in a little bit better than Halo 2, but Halo 2 definitely, if you had power weapons, you pretty much won the game. And there's a good example of the pulse grenades. If you were doing that, then you can kill people very well with the automatics. You just drop their shields and then shoot them. Which you kind of need to do because with these automatics you are at a little bit of a disadvantage by using them.
And game-winning kill. Good job.
I can't tell if I got that kill or if my teammate got that kill, to be completely honest.
Let's just assume you did and make you feel better.
Okay, I feel better about myself then. So I got 26 kills. The next closest person on my team got 11 kills. That's pretty bad. But that was a decent game on my end. So, more Halo 4. Enjoy it.